As ground troops work to recapture the ISIS-controlled cities of Raqqa and Mosul, the international community has not decided who will remain in the region after the area is recaptured. One America's Trey Yingst has that story from Washington.
Each day, U.S.-backed forces come closer to liberating the ISIS-controlled cities of Raqqa and Mosul. Every advance, though, raises a new question about who will control the region once the Islamic State is defeated. For some, it's about pride. For others, about politics. And as the clock ticks closer to freedom in the region, the complex situation only becomes more difficult. From Washington to Moscow to Baghdad to Ankara, questions loom about the future of the Kurdish region. While the U.S.-led coalition has pushed forward operations to recapture ISIS-controlled territory, it's unclear what role they will play after their mission is complete. The Trump administration is keeping secret its plans for U.S. troops in the Middle East, although President Trump appears open to working with other nations, such as Russia, to develop a solution. At the same time, the Turkish government has been warned of new clashes with Kurdish forces in the days after liberation. And Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi is claiming a major victory for his troops in Mosul.
I congratulate all the courageous fighters in Iraqi families, whether in the liberated areas or in the rest of Iraq, for achieving this big victory in Mosul.
We have an administration in Baghdad that understands the existential threat of ISIS, not only to the region writ large, but also to the security and the stability of their own nation. So we are very glad to see that change coming out of Baghdad, which makes things like the liberation of Mosul possible.
While the Trump administration is pleased with Iraqi coordination in the fight against ISIS, some experts, such as former Trump campaign advisor J.D. Gordon, say that coordination will need to go a step further in order to navigate the complexities of the region moving forward.
I think the Trump administration understands they have to stay involved in Iraq. We certainly should keep a small footprint there, even after ISIS is completely annihilated, because we have to make sure that the Sunni, the Shia, and the Kurds in Iraq are all getting along.
White House officials say that in the coming weeks, President Trump is expected to make a statement on the fight against ISIS and also on U.S. plans regarding future involvement in the region. From Washington, Trey Yingst, One America News.